Hey guys, welcome back. Hope you're having a great day. If not, don't worry, it's about to get a whole lot better because in this video we're about to break down Bitcoin and Ethereum, show you some price targets as well as show you exactly what I'm predicting as well as the trade we're currently in. Guys, let's get into it. Starting off with the trend, it is down and it is beautiful if you're a short seller. You can see right here as we approach the trend this third time around, that's exactly how we nailed a perfect short yesterday, okay, before this massive dump off. So what was the catalyst? Well, the catalyst was that China is banning crypto, but without knowing the catalyst, if you simply traded the chart and the trend, you would have known to short it before that catalyst came out. This is a further proof or testament to the power of charts and the fact that they do account for news before they happen in 90% of cases. So beautiful short there that we have taken. That being said, I'm going to show you what we are expecting next. So you can see currently they have bought this dip, and you can see that through this wick that we've gotten out of the bottom of this candle. Now this is very similar to when we first dumped off on the El Salvador news. So look at this. Here's the El Salvador news dump. Okay, well here's the China news dump. Okay, and so we see the exact same candle structure, and we're going to notice that the next day it actually slumps off and falls lower. So that's something I definitely think is a serious possibility here when you consider the fact that the volume is giving us a lot of hint here. And what I mean by that is, so we've got this head and shoulders, guys, okay, right here, which is just so bearish, okay? But you've got this head and shoulders here, and notice how when you break through the head and shoulders, the volume accelerates to the downside hugely, right? So you can see the volume there. You can see when we bounce, though, look at how little the volume actually is on the buy side. So this is exactly how we knew it was a fake out. And so when we saw this fake out in volume, okay, and we saw the trend right there, guys, I mean, the short couldn't have been better, okay? And so at this point, when we have the same exact candle structure and we've broken back below that head and shoulders, I am fairly confident we're going to see this slump off into the next day, just like we saw after the El Salvador announcement. So guys, the chart has just been playing out exactly as we've talked about. Last video I said 36 hours until the crash intensifies. It ended up being about 48 hours. Luckily, I haven't seen many people giving me shit for it, which I'm very surprised for, because usually if you say 36 hours and ends up being 48 hours, all of a sudden you got a bunch of people saying you're wrong, you're an idiot, blah, blah, blah. But I'm really proud of the community today. I haven't got much of that, and so I'm actually pretty damn happy about that, and I hope you guys are happy as well, because everything is just playing out pretty much exactly according to plan here. And if you don't know what that plan is, guys, maybe you're new to the channel and you don't know what I'm talking about, let me show you here something. Okay, so check this out. What we have forming right now is an exact and scaled down replica of what we saw here in the actual bull run. So what I mean by that is, in the real bull run, you had this massive rise followed by solid pullback, massive rise, pullback. Okay, what do you see here? Massive rise, pullback, massive rise, pullback. Okay, next you have rise, pullback. Oh, I just messed that line up. Pullback, right? You got rise, pullback, big rise to the absolute top, big rise to the absolute top, which is right there. And then you had this massive dump, boom, you had one more run up, and then, guys, look, you have a head and shoulders right here. And what do you do next? You dump through the head and shoulders. What do you do here, guys? You have a head and shoulders right there. What do? You dump through the head and shoulders. Guess what? It kind of hovers around here for 2 days. Then it dumps off. Guess what? We kind of hovered around here for 2 days. It was a little bit different this time. You can see we dumped through, okay, then came back up. So you can see basically it's not the exact same on the neckline right now. This is why we thought it could really intensify in last video, and I said 36 hours. Like I said, it's been about 48 hours until the crash is now intensified. But the key is the characteristics are the same. We're seeing an increase in volume to the sell side on the head and shoulders. And guys, this right here is just ridiculously beautiful, right? So there's the top there. There's that second follow-up right there, okay? Second follow-up right there. So you can see this is a double head and shoulders, okay, right here. And Guys, I mean, people want to talk about, you know, beautiful paintings and artwork like the Mona Lisa and the Starry Night and all this other crap. I will take this drawing, this painting, over any piece of art out there. I will take this over a Bored Ape Yacht Club. I will take this over Doge Pound. I'll take this over any NFT, any artwork, anything you could name. Guys, this is as beautiful as it gets. And I'm actually thinking about printing this out and framing it on my wall and actually getting this done through, you know, some kind of fancy printable website where they can actually put it on steel for you, just like you've kind of seen as being popularized in the NFT space, where you can actually print this out on steel and put it on your wall. And guys, this is just the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. And so, guys, right here, that is the end of it. Okay, when you have this forming, two head and shoulders, and this neckline, by the way, perfectly coincides with basically the top. I mean, it's over. Okay, I'm sorry to the people who think that this is just a little dip and that we're going to recover. I simply don't see it. Obviously, if I change my mind, I'll let you know. But like I've projected in other videos, we do see further downside here. And the next target is around 38K, which is this previous support level, to around 36K. Okay, so this is what we're targeting right now. And I believe that the next time we get down to this 40,500 level, we will break it. Let me show you why. So check this out right here. Let's actually go right here. I think it's this blue chart right here, guys. So what I've drawn up here is kind of something I think could be forming, which is another freaking head and shoulders. Guys, holy shit. Bitcoin is just head and shoulders city, okay? It's just head and shoulder after head and shoulder after head and shoulder. So check this out, right? We've got this head and shoulder there. We've got this head and shoulder here. And we've got this head and shoulder there. Yet you still got people who think this shit is bullish, guys. There's not a single bullish thing about that, okay? And so right now we have the left shoulder right here, head right here, and I believe we could easily be forming this right shoulder right now. Okay, so not only, right, let's zoom out. Once again, you have, this is just so bearish, guys. I'm sorry, but, you know, people don't like it when you say it's bearish, but that's just the truth. This shit is, I've said it a million times, and I probably have to say it another million times. But look, guys, you got left shoulder right here. You got head. You've got right shoulder here. Boom, break through the neckline, and that's exactly why from this main head and shoulder right here, right, that's exactly why we expect to hit 36K, because when you take the price target from this head and shoulder, bring it down to the break of the neckline, it's actually projecting around 34K Bitcoin. Okay, now out of this head and shoulders that we're currently seeing develop, obviously it's not a complete head and shoulders yet, but if you take a price target from this head and shoulders, guys, you're looking at a drop down to what you already see me projecting, 35,574. So, guys, you got like a million head and shoulders here. Those are your price targets right there, and that's exactly what I expect. But you know, they're doing a good job holding up at this level right now, 40,500. Right? So what have they done, guys? They've bought it one time, they bought it two times, they bought it three times. But guys, the fourth time is not going to hold up, okay? The fourth time, if we get back down to 40,500 again, it will slam through that level, and Bitcoin will absolutely sell off, okay? So please be prepared for that, and if you see that happen, okay, it's going to get really, really ugly if you see Bitcoin head down here again, okay? So head and shoulder there, head and shoulder there, and a head and shoulder there, guys. I mean, let's see who's bullish in the comments. I mean, I'll be surprised, but, you know, it just shows you the disbelief stage that we're currently in. If you have people who can argue that this is bullish, then they're just living on another planet, okay? That's the simple truth, right? So, okay, that's your Bitcoin breakdown analysis, expecting 36 to 38K first. Those are our targets. Obviously, the reason we'd expect 38K is that was this previous major support level right here. Break of 38K, you're expecting a 36K. Break of 36K equals drop to around 33.5K, as we've shown you all these targets. Okay, so let's check out ETH, guys, quickly. I actually haven't looked at ETH. We just, you know, pretty much been breaking down BTC, but the same thing happening in ETH, right? You got left shoulder, head, right shoulder right here, right? So where's the neckline? Neckline is right here, guys. Boom. So what have we done, guys? We broke that head and shoulder, and we're retesting it. If we zoom in, look at the resistance here, guys. You can see just perfectly rejecting off of this head and shoulders so far. Okay, so not so bullish here. And obviously, this is how we have a price target of around 2,400 on Ethereum. And I'll show you how that's measured. Obviously, same tactic or same strategy here. Measure from the head down to the bottom of that neckline. You're going to bring that over on the breakout, guys. And that actually says 1,900. Okay, so very, very possible for 1,900 ETH. That being said, if we actually zoom this out and take a look at the chart on stock charts, you're going to see the measurement can be different. So let me show you guys how you get a 2,400 price target on Ethereum, just depending on exactly where you're measuring the head and shoulders. But check this out right here, guys. You've got right here support on this head and shoulder. Now it's not the most perfect head and shoulders, as you guys can see. But once again, it's the same thing as BTC. BTC is going to fall, so is Ethereum. So right there, guys, we just pierced through it with huge volume, okay? And that's not a good sign if you're a bull. Take the measurement from the head down to the neckline, down here, boom, that says 2,200. So, right, just depending on where exactly you're supporting resistance, I think this is a more accurate price target here, 2,200-ish, because if you look right here, this was resistance right there. We broke above that resistance, used it as support, so I think this is the most, I guess, logical and most effective neckline we should be using to determine this price target. So 2,300 Ethereum is exactly what we're expecting there, guys, and that is your breakdown of Ethereum and BTC. So, guys, hope you enjoyed this no BS analysis and breakdown. If you're trying to trade this with us here, with a coach at Crash Trading, guys, where you get told exactly when to enter, exactly when to exit, make sure to go to crashtrading.com and get yourself signed up. It is completely free, and you do not pay until you make the profits. There's no other program that allows you to actually make your profit before actually signing up for a course, signing up for the actual program. So, guys, take advantage there. Hope you enjoyed this video, and it's a bear trend. So what do you want to do, guys? You want to be shorting the bounces, contrary to what any bulls might say. Read the charts, go off of it, and you're going to do amazing. Oh, and guys, one last thing. If you're new here and you didn't know, you can actually join our WhatsApp group. It's completely free here. Send out messages like this right here, potential head and shoulders forming. This little message right here could be worth $100,000 plus. So send out some valuable things sometimes. Most importantly is I'll give you notifications to our videos when I do post them, but I'll also occasionally give you updates if I'm not posting a video and send you a picture or update like this. So that's free, guys. Click the link below in this video. It's going to give you an invitation through your email. Okay, so check your email for the invitation to our WhatsApp group. The reason I don't just leave the actual link to our WhatsApp group is because we don't want a bunch of bots to infiltrate our WhatsApp group. This is all real people inside of our WhatsApp group, and that's why I don't leave it in the comment section for all these bots to just join in. So you got to actually check your email, and then you can join our WhatsApp group. So check it out, guys. I'll see you later. Bye.